Good evening. Stir up and get ready to fall down the rabbit hole of ladder and whimsy with our extraordinary rendition of Alice in Wonderland. We are here to tickle your funny bone and make you question your own sanity. We dive in a world where logic takes a holiday and absurdity takes center stage. Watch Alice try to make sense of it all while encountering a tea-obsessed Mad Hatter who changes their hats faster than a chameleon on caffeine. And the Queen of Hearts throwing tartans over her missing tarts and cutting people's heads.
Excuse me? Yeah, you. Who do you think you are talking to my subjects? Yes.
Who are you?
I am your queen. The Queen of Hearts. Queen of Wonderland. God. Now that you all know me, let me just give you a few warnings. If you don't turn your phones off with your head. If you don't turn your kids off with your head. Isn't it funny? Here in Wonderland, things are simple. Off with your head. Now sit down, relax, but don't too much, because I am your queen. And good show.
Good show, everybody.
Everything. Blazing speed, unlimited text, and talk. Well, sure it has apps. We'll see it's a smartphone without apps. Oh dear, so late. Hey, can you take it down a notch? I'm on the phone, thanks.
Late, so late.
Seriously, take it down a notch, bunny. Hey, you still there? Great, now my phone's dead. Is there a cafe close by? Somewhere I can plug it in?
No time.
What is your rush, rabbit? Lost in the woods, no phone, no GPS? This must be how the pioneers felt. And now, just fabulous. It looks like rain. An ugly storm.
Genius! Is it safe?
Safe enough!
Bless you.
Achoo! Achoo!
Bless you.
Bless you. Thanks. Hey, George, I'm supposed to talk.
And young girls aren't supposed to sneeze without covering their mouth.
Well, I must have caught cold in that ugly store. Say, I wonder where Doris might lead.
Not me.
What am I supposed to do now? What's this? A key. I wonder if I'll open one of you.
Not me. Not I. If he's locked, I'm locked too.
Well, I guess I'll just have to knock one of you down.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Which one of you shall it be?
Oh, she's best.
No, she's better. I'm really master Stardy. What about me?
What about you?
It's my secret that the key unlocks.
Shh. What secrets could you have? You're such a tiny door.
Secret of the other side.
What will I find there?
A most magnificent garden full of white roses and tiger lilies. It's called Wonderland.
There you are. Very good.
What just happened?
What do you mean?
Everyone started carrying on for no reason.
I didn't notice.
You didn't notice the dancing and the music?
Oh, that's by decree of the queen.
By decree of the queen?
By decree of the queen, that is, by decree of me, whenever a particular word is mentioned, there shall be music and dancing. And whoever fails to obey this decree, who fails at the utterance of the word, to heed the music and dance like a raving loon, is off with your head.
That's some stiff talk.
It will be silly if we don't obey it.
What's the word?
I'd rather not say.
But you must have said it.
Surely observe.
Is it roses or lilies?
Apparently not.
Is it white or tiger?
If it's where I'll be dancing, wouldn't?
Then the word must be Wonderland?
There you are. Very good.
So now you know.
One word has all that power.
Please don't say it again. My knees are killing me.
Okay, well, could you describe what that place is like?
It's a place of nonsense, make-believe, and imagination.
The beautiful place.
I'm delighted to be here. I think. Does Wonderland have a place where I can charge my phone?
I think it has a Starbucks.
Perfect. Well, how will I fit through your frame? I'm too big to fit through your frame. How will I fit? I'm way too big. What's this? Drink me.
It may be poison.
Probably poison.
It isn't marked poison.
If it was market poison, we would drink it.
Wouldn't that be the point?
But there's only one way to be sure. Down the hatch.
Here it goes. Tastes like Skittles.
Uh-oh, I can't bear too much.
Relax, nothing's happening.
Are you sure about that?
What do you mean nothing's happened? You're vanishing.
I'm what? My hands, they're shrinking. And my feet are the size of dimes. And my voice, I sound like a Christmas elf. What a curious feeling.
That isn't pretty.
Hardly a foot tall.
What'll I do now?
Look on the bright side.
What bright side? I'm 10 inches high.
But now you're the right side to go through me and enter the lovely garden.
That's right, I am.
But you will need the key.
The key. Don't tell me, no, too small to reach the key.
That's pity.
I could just cry.
No use for that. Something will turn up.
Like what? What's this?
Oh.
Eat me.
It may be a balanced meal.
I bet it is capable then.
It's cake. Should I eat it?
This is what it says.
The food around here is very bossy.
Don't complain, there are starving children in the world.
I'll eat it. If it makes me bigger, I'll reach the key. And if it makes me smaller, I'll creep under the door. Either way, I'll get to the garden. Nothing seems to be happening.
By George, she's swelling.
Oh dear, I'm growing so tall, and my toes, they're moving so far from my fingers, I'll never be able to touch them again. And my voice, I sound like my father. Oh, what an awful way for a girl to go through life, 10 feet tall and a voice of a longshoreman. I'll never be able to get through the door now, and I can just forget about prom.
Oh, the Duchess! Well, she'd be savage if I kept her waiting.
Hey, wait, Rabbit! Crazy Rabbit. Things are too strange here. From one moment to the next, you can never be sure.
Who you are? Where are you going?
How will get there?
Or who you meet along the way?
I'm Alice, and I don't know what I'm doing here. How did you do that?
Do what exactly?
We're suddenly the same size. You've grown.
Or maybe you've shrunk.
But you used to be so tiny.
And you were also a giant.
But now we're both normal.
There's no such thing as normal, my dear. Not in your world and not in mine. It's all about where you're standing and how close you're paying attention. The key, if you please.
There you go.
You may pass.
Bye, young lady.
Don't forget to write.
We love you.
We don't love her. We're now 5 minutes.
Oh, sorry.
You always gosh embarrassing. Forget about them that haven't been opened by centuries.
Well, okay. Then I guess I'm off then to this place. What do you call it? Wonderland?
There you are. Very good.
Who are you?
I was told there would be a garden
A garden?
and a Starbucks.
Explain yourself.
A caterpillar smoking a hookah? What a status update you would make.
I said, explain yourself.
I've been so many sizes today, I wouldn't really know where to begin. You shouldn't smoke, you know.
It suits me.
Studies show that smoking actually causes more stress than it relieves.
Are you a doctor?
I read about it online.
Then spare me.
But you're not even out of the larvae stage yet. You're a teenager just like me.
Waiting to become a butterfly?
Smoking can stunt your growth,
Then I suppose I'll remain a caterpillar forever.
Well, that's too bad. Everyone should grow up at some point.
And how do you plan to grow up into a butterfly?
Of course not. Being a girl, I'll soon grow into a woman.
Does a woman have wings?
No! A woman looks very much like I do, except
Hey.
more developed in places.
Whoa. Please, there are things caterpillar doesn't need to know.
Well, sorry, TMI.
TMI?
Too much information.
Why not simply say too much information?
It's an abbreviation.
You've wasted my time. A caterpillar life, is it long?
Abbreviations are meant to save time.
Well, if you had to explain them, they're more trouble than they were.
Okay, here we go. Too much information
Yeah.
creates a situation. Woo! And a nervous anticipation. So you say TMI. TMI.
Too much information when you don't need clarification. And you want to get back to relaxation. So you say TMI.
That's right. Check it out.
Okay?
Abbreviation, save your time. Letters and it on your dime.
Yeah!
It's reading, every kind of greeting. A W, it's an awful crime. ABB means application. Yes, greetings and salutation.
A shorthand for communication.
Sometimes that even fun to rhyme. Too much information. When you don't need
Clarification. Yeah, yeah.
and you wanna get back
To relaxation. So you say TMI.
Alright. We're just cutting to the chase.
I see it took a bunch of letters that you just erased.
Acronyms and cryptic symbols. Saving keystrokes and saving space. So SKAR, that means skater.
C-U-L-A, see you later, alligator.
Check out the new communicator.
In this race, you gotta keep the pace.
Too much information.
Yeah!
LND, lost in translation. TRACC, congratulations. And we say TMI. Too much
Information. When you don't
ASO, our conversation.
TFGI, thanks for the invitation.
Gotta say TMI.
That is why
We simplify to TMI. I think we should agree to disagree.
I think we should agree that I'm right and you're wrong.
I think it's best that I get going.
I don't like you.
I don't particularly like you.
You're being stupid now.
Huh, can you please point me towards the garden?
If I knew where the garden was, I would have eaten it by now.
Um, well, now what? A cat? Here. What are you doing out in these woods?
Well, I should ask you the same thing.
You can speak?
That's new, Sia.
Well, my cat Dinah, she can't speak.
Well, I'll watch that you can, but you should not to.
Oh, she tries, but whenever she opens her mouth, all that comes out is
meow.
Yes.
Yeah, all this tricks in the book. It's not that she doesn't talk, it's that she doesn't talk to you.
Well, that's a very cruel thing to assume.
I assume nothing.
Okay, can you at least point me towards the garden?
That depends a good deal on where you want to get to.
At this point, I don't much care where.
Where it doesn't matter which way you go.
So long as I get somewhere.
You can do that if you only walk enough. Look at me. In that direction lives the Hatter. Over there, Tweedledum and Tweedledee. And up there, March Hare. Visit any you like. They're all mad.
But I don't want to go among mad people.
Well, you can't deal with that. Well, I'm mad here. I am mad. Yes, I am. You're mad. And my flowers are mad.
How do you know I'm mad anyways?
Well, you must be, or you wouldn't have come here. Well, have you heard the good news? Could be it's really bad news. No news is good news. Less is bad news. All the other way around. Our news is must sounding and often quite dumbfounding. It makes us break out wanna just sing below. News full of contradiction. Headline with blood prediction. Always destroying their reporter with the purpose to get fact. Not always disagreeing. One thing I am very saying. There's one description that will truly amuse. Come on. We're all mad. Every last one of us is quite mad. Let's do for a minute. You're new, all mad. It's a fact. Confusion, jabbering mad. And we're just about to lose it. Some news is idiotic. Absolutely psychotic. Their brain is silly. Willy-nilly. It comes like new ones. Like watching spring and floating. We're hopping, never stopping. Like frogs, kangaroos. All mad. Every last one of us is quite mad. No soup for a minute, you're mute. All mad. It's a fact, confusing, jabbering mad. And we're just about to lose it. All mad. Every last one of us is quite mad. No soup for a minute, you're mute. All mad. It's a fact, confusing, jabbering mad. And we're just about to lose it. Yes, can't you be still? Be still? You keep coming and going just like that Wi-Fi. It's very rude. What can I say? I am mad. Meow. Yes. Meow. Do you play cricket today with the incredible, amazing queen today?
No, I would really love to, but I wasn't invited.
Have you played before?
No, I hardly know the game at all.
Well, you need an invitation, so long as you have the proper equipment.
A mullet and a ball?
No! A hedgehog and a flamingo!
I don't see what those have to do with croquet.
How would you know if you haven't played?
I'm getting a headache talking to you.
Oh, is it my burr?
It's your grin.
I'm of the opinion the more captured grain, they have a much rosy reputation.
I somehow doubt that.
The teamboard is on the way. I wonder if they save your seats. No matter if they haven't, I can never say. It's just nice to be thought of. Well, I'll be on the way now. And I'll be taking my friend with me. Meow! salutes dressed in our best suits as they lift up the cups they to read. It's tea time, tea time, tea time. Top of the day, like drinking some stiff or gray. I like to kick and sugar or take. I'll be dancing the blues away, dancing the blues away, dancing the blues away. It's tea time! No room.
But there's tons of room.
I see.
But this place will do, don't you think?
But maybe we're waiting for others.
What others?
That's for us to know and you to believe.
Well, I don't believe you. I think you're lying. I think you just don't want me here.
It's true. We don't want you here.
Well, I am here, and I'm not leaving. And I would love some refreshments.
And to literature. Oh, have some wine.
I don't see anyone.
Yeah, because there isn't any.
Well, then it wasn't very civil of you to offer it.
And it wasn't very civil of you to sit here without being invited. Good one, Zing.
Can we all just let it go and try to get along?
Your hair needs cutting.
What's that?
Your hair needs cutting. May I cut it for you?
Absolutely not.
Are you attached to that position?
Firmly.
Stillborn girl.
It isn't polite to name call.
What would it hurt to let him do your hair? It tears it up.
What does he know about hair cutting anyways?
He's a hatter. His job is to shape heads.
Out of the question.
She won't budge. Quite word. Why is your raven like a writing desk?
A riddle? I love riddles. Why?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Well, I know it's a waste of time to ask riddles without knowing the answer to them.
Why must everything have an answer? Excellent question. I haven't the answer.
I'll Google it later.
Google it.
Yes, Google has all the answers.
Who is this Google person?
It's not a person, it's a search engine.
Well, I don't care for him or his Indian. What day of the month are we?
The 4th?
2 days wrong.
What a funny watch. It tells the day of the month, but doesn't tell the hour.
Does your watch tell the year?
Well, of course not, because it's the same year for such a long time, duh.
Which is the case with mine.
You've lost me.
The dormhouse is asleep again. Of course, we've said.
You mean to say?
I mean to say precisely what I said.
Which is that the hour in here is fixed, right?
The year comes and goes, but the hour stays forever the same.
That's so messed up.
If you know time like we know time, it would all be clear to you.
But it's not logical.
I dare say you haven't even spoken to time. Too busy hanging out with that Google fella. Does he treat you well? Oh, shall I put more tea in his nose? Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. What's that he's singing? Twinkle, twinkle. I know it well. I'll have you know. I once sang it to the Queen of Hearts.
You sang for the Queen?
Yes, at the Grand Ball. Yes, he did. I was there. And 2 days later, I went mad.
Wouldn't you have to be sane to recognize madness?
No, I'm quite mad and quite aware of it.
Twinkle, twinkle, little brat, how I wonder what you at.
You know the song.
I can like it.
Up above the world you fly, like a tea tray in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, well, I hardly finished the first verse when the queen bowed out.
Oh my god, he's murdering time! Off with his head!
Murdering time? How could you murder time?
She felt my tempo was off.
No, I felt it was majestic.
And ever since then, time won't do as I say. It's always 5 o'clock now.
Oh, I get it. It's always tea time now.
Perpetual tea.
Because you murdered time.
I was framed.
You can't get a fair trial in Wonderland.
There you are. Very good.
Well, let's change the subject. I'm tired of all this talk of time. Let's say it doesn't exist for the time being.
Oh, I vote the young lady tells us a story.
I don't know one.
Oh,
Then the Dormouse shall.
I was asleep. I've heard every word. So, what we've been talking about? Beehives.
Tell us a story.
About the bees? About whatever.
And be quick about it, or you'll be asleep before it's finished.
Okay, then let's see. Once upon a time, there were 3 little sisters, and they all lived at the bottom of a well.
What were their names?
Let's see. Their names are Kelly, Shelly, and Janet.
Those are the names of my sisters.
He has a flair for realism.
And well, they all lived at the bottom of a well. Oh, but why do the sisters live in the bottom of a well? Have I? Well, their names are... You've already said that part. You've told the story before. No, just this part. Must I repeat myself? You know what? You should repeat the whole story. Yes, good idea. Where was I?
Excellently told.
Bravo, bravo.
Had me from beginning to end.
There was no beginning nor end, just gibberish.
Have the correct at the low. What do you don't understand?
But there was nothing to understand.
That mouse poet is a genius.
Thank you. Oh, shows what you know.
Keep your tea and butter and biscuits. I've had enough. You two should be ashamed. Treating a guest in that way? Whatever happened to manners?
They must have died with the time.
I'm sick of your riddles and phrases and mind games. You think you're so clever, but you're just a couple of stuck-up old creeps.
That's what about captures us.
Goodbye and good riddance.
If only she realized.
Realized?
We are what she dreams. We're her inventions. We're all in her head, fantasies in her mind. She's surely in bed and her sheets are entwined. We're jumbling thoughts as she crosses and turns from green apricots that her poor tummy spurs. La-da-doo, la-da-dum, la-da-dum, dee-dum-day. We were tripping about in her mad reverie. We dwell in a strange world of magic, it seems. Fantastic creations of Alice's dreams. We're wandering nations somewhere in the clouds of love and temptation, just seas storms of love. Free as she lives and her memory streams. Fantastic creations of Alice's dreams. La-da-doo, la-da-dum, la-da-dum, dee-dum-day. We're dreaming about it, we something to know.
happens when she wakes?
We die.
No, that's very sad.
Indeed.
So you think she has a backup system? I hope so.
But if she does, we shall strive to do so.
Yes.
Yes.
If you think we're waxworks, you ought to pay, you know.
Contrary-wise, if you think we're alive, you ought to speak.
You could say?
You were taken by surprise.
What?
Uncertain what to make of us.
I've never met anything like the two of you guys.
You've begun wrong.
The first thing in a visit is to say,
How'd you do?
Well, okay then. How do you do?
There, now we're afoot.
properly afoot.
I was hoping you guys could tell me the best way for me to get out of these woods. It's getting so dark.
Next we dance.
But the sun's nearly gone.
We dance now.
Isn't it unsafe?
Dancing?
Nonsense.
Just follow our lead.
No, I meant...
Say yo, here we go. Round up, mulberry bush. Yeah, mulberry bush. The mulberry bush. I say yo, here we go. Round up, mulberry bush. So very, very early in the morning.
Watch me moving to me bust around.
Funky groove and I got funky time.
See DJ come guys and night.
Boy, maniac, freeze and flare.
Little head spin, feet up in the air.
I do elbows, head like Papa's elbow spin.
Going in, just with rings.
Every time this rhyme begins.
Say yo, here we go. Round up, mulberry bush. The mulberry bush. The mulberry bush. I say yo, here we go. Round up, mulberry bush. So very, very early in the morning. So very, very early in the morning. So very, very early in the morning.
2 verses and a rapper, quite enough.
We shouldn't overexert ourselves.
It's bad for the joints.
And the flats of the feet.
I can keep going.
You don't know what's best for you.
It's a fool's folly to continue.
What we need now is some water.
What we need now is an oxygen tank.
What's that strange noise?
My wheezing.
My panting.
No, it's coming from over there.
Why, it's only the King of Hearts snoring.
Come and look at him.
Isn't he a lovely sight?
Well, I'm afraid he'll catch cold on the damp grass.
He's dreaming now.
About what, I would like to know.
He's dreaming about you. I'm a bragger.
How could you possibly know that?
Because if you're here and he left off dreaming about you, where do you suppose you'd be?
I would still be here, same as now.
You'd be nowhere.
What do you mean by nowhere?
Why, you're only a sort of thing in his imagination.
Well, okay, if I'm only a sort of thing in his imagination, what are you, I would like to know.
Ditto.
Ditto ditto.
Hush, or you wake him.
And then we'd all be dead.
You know very well you're not real.
I am
You
real.
won't make yourself a bit realer by crying.
If I wasn't real, I wouldn't be able to cry.
Those aren't real tears. Know how?
Oh, I've wasted so much time with the two of you. I should get going. It's getting darker by the minute. Do you think it'll rain?
No, I don't. At least not around here.
But it might outside. We've no objection.
Selfish things. Good night.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
What's that now?
It's a thick black cloud.
What a thick black cloud that is, and I can't believe it's got wings.
It's the Jabberwock.
The Jabberwock.
The Jabber what?
The Jabberwock. The Jabberwock is coming, better scream and shout. I killed the door to keep him out.
Oh, the Jabberwock is coming, yes, he's
ganun.
I will never find this garden.
But you came so far.
I just want to go home.
You can't go home without finding the garden.
I'll backtrack. I'll retrace my steps.
What good would that do?
I'll leave the same way I came.
Leave? They just arrived.
I feel like I've spent half of my life in here.
Yeah, the minute do move slower here.
All the more reason for me to get going.
But you're not far.
But which way?
Oh, you can hear it.
The garden?
Yeah, the flowers in the garden.
Listen. Hear them?
Yeah, laughing.
But flowers can't laugh.
You prefer flowers to be sad?
Flowers don't have emotion.
Oh no, you haven't spent much time in gardens.
If my phone worked, I would approve it.
Oh, maybe it's time for you to take your phone away and throw it away.
But it's impossible to know where you stand with everyone spouting such nonsense.
You keep attaching those words to ridiculous nonsense to your surroundings. Consider neither of these words are better suited for you.
Hey, but come on. Laughing flowers?
Yeah.
Really?
Again, you've missed my point. It doesn't sound like your world is laughing flowers. I'd say a place like that sounds sad indeed. Now that you find yourself at a place where all path leads, choose wisely before you proceed. It doesn't sound like your world is any patience. A place where time goes by before one knows. Time jolly can fly.
What do you suppose? With no wings, sound just slowly fly. I feel so lost here, with no sense of direction. I know I don't fit in, and I'm so dismayed. It's such a strange land, these are the plans I made. I know it's so hard not to be afraid. There's more than just to be around. Seems strange to me, but under the surface, there's bound to be a world of truth, a world of fantasy. All worlds have similarity. A world of truth, a world of fantasy. Hey! Oh my God! My grid is scheduled elsewhere! You're disappearing! Look at the campaign! I'll ask you once more, where is the garden? I don't care, and I already said. Why do you need to be so difficult with the basics? That's not it. Why? Please take.
What an odd sight she was.
Whole pet app
With 9 points.
and the beach was like some.
Incredible. What sort of flower do you think she was? Possibly a new flower.
Or a very old one.
The seashore cat was right. Laughing flowers? This must be the garden.
Do less
Well, here comes another.
similar in ways. Do less faded.
That's very mobile.
Okay, am I mistaken or were you guys just talking to each other?
We can talk when there's anybody worth talking to.
And can all flowers talk?
As well as you can, and a great deal louder.
I'm Alice.
Even a recollection of flowers called Alice.
Well, that's because I'm not.
Just the same, her face has got so much in it. DeTurk, it's not a clever one.
Still, she's a good color.
No, I don't care about color. If only her petal curled up a little more, she'd be all right.
Well, she knows that for sure.
Huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
What's that supposed to mean?
Are you implying you're better than us?
No.
Well, it doesn't. I'm a rose.
Why? Always going around like you're what doesn't stink.
Well, yes, I am. Isn't it really accept that the roses that the loveliest of flowers?
This is why I could get at you.
You're all talk, Lily.
That's it. I could get at you. You're in trouble, Daisy. Rose.
Shut up, Lily.
Don't tell Daisy to shut up.
Shut up, Rose. You shut up, too.
Ladies, you should stop bickering up.
Who are you to tell us what to do?
Yes, who are you?
Aha! Well, if you don't hold your tongues, I'll pick you.
I feel nauseous.
I feel
Life is cruel.
Don't worry, I won't pick you, but I do need your help. Okay, so you guys were talking earlier about a person I don't know, and I think that the person you were talking about may have been the Queen of Hearts, and I am desperately trying to find her croquet game.
Earlier, I could say.
Flowers have very short-term memories.
You said she had 9 points.
That's not ringing any bells.
Wait, you guys were having a really good laugh over her.
Laughing together? Yes, that seldom happens.
Okay, guys, so I think the person you were describing earlier may have been the Queen of Hearts, and I am desperately trying to find her croquet game. Can you help me with that?
Is that the queen there?
I'll hear no more on it.
But listen to Risen Dumpling.
The croquet will go on.
But this rain's coming. Look at that cloud storm over there.
What a little rain.
Everyone knows you can't play croquet in the rain. Rain? Did he say rain?
I think he said rain. Woo! I refuse to play croquet in the rain.
Wretched, simply wretched.
Soggy crusts and months of miserable pain.
But there will be other days to play croquet.
I was partial to this one.
My dear, you simply can't allow the rain to spoil your day.
If I had Mother Nature now, she must really pay. And I say,
Wretched, simply wretched.
in the sky the clouds will drizzle and taunt.
Wretched, simply wretched.
I'm the queen, and queens should have what they want.
We can play chips instead.
I'd rather watch a beheading.
There's no one to behead today. You clearly select to play croquet.
Then we must schedule some immediately.
For what offense?
Someone must pay for the rain. Are you deaf?
Okay. I'll do my best to find your poem somewhat dull and naive.
We'll make him break some obscure rule. His head will be
Wretched, simply wretched.
I will flip a wing till vengeance is mine.
Wretched, simply wretched.
Nothing brings a smile like off with a head.
Okay, I am sorry to interrupt, but are you perhaps the Queen of Hearts?
No, I'm the milkman. What does it look like, child?
I'm Alice, so please, Your Majesty.
It doesn't.
Just the same. It's a great honor to meet you.
Courtesy when you dress me, girl. This isn't the rodeo.
Sure. It is most awesome to finally be in your presence.
Awesome.
Really awesome.
What a queer tongue she has, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, borderline gibberish.
Where do you come from, and where are you going? Speak up. Look up. Speak nicely. And don't twiddle your fingers.
She hates finger twiddling.
I do.
Okay. From where I came and where I'm going, I can't really say. It's not easy to say.
Well, try.
Okay, let me explain to you. So at first, I was like in a place. Then there was this rabbit hole. I fell through it, and then I found some doors there, and I came through one of them, and then I lost my way.
Your way. I don't know quite what you mean by your way. All the ways here belong to me.
Yes, of course, I should have known.
There's much you should know.
Nicely put, don't.
Don't call me dumpling in public.
Oh, sorry.
Shut up.
As you wish.
Where was I?
Where you were when?
Before this noodle of a girl interrupted me.
I couldn't say.
It was something very important.
As I recall, I believe it has something to do with the shirt's recite.
No, it was the rain. I demanded that someone must pay for the rain.
Well, we better take a shower.
No. Her. She's the one to blame for the rain and the end of my croquet.
Me?
Willie, think about this.
Off with her head! Guards! Guards! Where are my cards? Oh. Off with her head!
But you can't behead someone over a little rain.
I can! And I will.
She will.
She rules by extreme measures, you know.
Yes, I do.
I only wanted to see the garden.
And was it to your liking?
It's not worth dying over.
We all lose our heads sometimes. Come on, off with our heads.
Yes, Your Majesty, of course. I demand a trial.
King. My king.
Please do something over that.
Really, sweet Digger's right. You can behead someone over a little rain.
I want pastoral. Why won't you let me have what I want?
I will, but maybe we should consider a more serious charge.
A more serious charge?
Yeah, when the ones after losing one's head isn't so...
So?
Extreme.
Do they always talk like that?
I see. Like theft, right?
A theft. Now you're thinking. Can you think of a recent theft so horrible, so glass that it might justify the ones of losing head?
I just remembered that someone, this very morning, stole my tarts.
You just made it up.
Oh, no.
Yes, and this morning, yes, they were ransacked. Come on.
Your tarts were ransacked and you're only telling me now.
I only thought of it, and I just remembered it. Yeah.
You just made it up, you liar.
Do you dare accuse the amazing, the incredible, the queen herself?
The queen herself. This tart thief must be brought to justice.
I demand a trial.
It can only have been one person.
Oh, my love, tell me, please.
The Maid of Hearts!
The Maid of Hearts? But we can't kill our Maid of Hearts. Good help is so hard to find in here.
Maid of Hearts is standing before us.
Oh, you mean?
Alice! Alice is the Maid of Hearts. That stole my tarts.
It's all her together now.
Yes.
I demand a trial.
Oh my god, a waste of time.
But you've proven nothing yet.
Calm down.
Very well. There will be a trial immediately. I commend it. And everyone must attend to see our friend brought to justice. Yeah, this girl's just here. Everyone who comes, their home wonderland.
Come on along. Come join the throng. We're gonna dance about and shout and sing our song.
Oh, Bolshevik!
The Queen of Hearts, she made some tarts, all on a summer day.
I did.
And the Maid of Hearts, she stole those tarts.
Has the jury searched a verdict yet?
We haven't started the trial yet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. So, call first witness.
The court calls the strange door to the stand. Hello? Hello. Do you know this girl here?
Oh, yes.
And have you ever met her?
Oh, I met her in Hollow Springs Doors.
And what were you doing there?
I'm a strange door.
Yeah, that's right. And how would you describe your relationship with this Alice?
Cordial, I suppose.
So you like this Alice? You do?
No. Oh, except there was this one thing.
Yes.
No, it's too monstrous to mention.
Mention it.
It's unspeakable.
Well, speak
Oh,
it.
God.
I'm wasting up.
Okay. Me and my friends. She threatened to break us down. She did the same to us. She threatened to pick us from our stems.
Oh, goodness gracious.
As Terror Trap disreputes, can there be any doubt? The deviousness, the haughtiness.
Witness excused.
So now
Let's call the next one. Who are you?
I'm Katrapel.
Okay, and?
She tried to take away my joy of smoking.
Wow.
This trial's becoming a circus.
Pipe down, young lady, while I hold you to contempt.
He will. Well, and what do you need here?
I don't know.
Nothing? Okay, so leave.
Go.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Call the next witness. Come on. The court calls the Mad Hatter to the stand.
Sorry, Your Majesty, for bringing these in. I haven't quite finished my tea when I was sent for.
Take off your hat.
It isn't mine.
Stolen?
Oh no, I keep them to sell. I'm a hatter. I have none of my own.
Oh, yeah. Is that so?
Yes, indeed. Your Majesty, a very fine one.
Good. Okay, let's finish that discussion. Have you ever set your eyes on this girl? Look at me, please. Heyo. Have you ever set your eyes on this girl?
Oh, yes, I have.
And when was this?
At tea time.
You invited her for tea?
Oh no, why would I do that? She forced her company upon us.
Oh my! Appalling!
She sat herself at her table without entreaty in mind you and gobbled her crumpets.
Yes, she did. I was there too. Every crumpet in sight.
You see, if she'd gobbled crumpets, she'd surely steal my tarts.
Why are you telling such lies?
Oh, God.
That's not the worst of it.
There's more.
Yes. She also mocked the Thornhouse's story.
The Thornhouse. The incredible Thornhouse.
His story was literally nonsense. She pestered him with questions concerning plots until he was nearly humiliated. But his story was majestic.
Yes, the Dormhouse's story was examination of life and death and everything between. You agree?
Yes, I agree.
Get off the court. Go. Goodbye.
Yes.
Fast.
Just like the cat said.
Goodbye.
Call next witness.
The court called, wait. Twiddle-dee and twiddle-dum. State your name for the court.
I'm D. And I'm dumb.
So you are.
Okay, have you ever met that girl?
She accosted us in the woods.
Accosted you?
In the woods she did.
How did she accost you?
She forced us to dance.
Nearly God!
What a liar! You asked to dance with me.
And why would we do that?
Physical activity is not our strong suit.
No,
It's really not. No. Okay, and what happened after you nearly died from dancing?
You don't want to know.
You really don't.
And
Say
why
yes.
is that?
You'll never sleep soundly again.
Know how?
Why? What happened?
A thick black cloud came over us.
Dark and thick.
A rain cloud?
The Jabberwock!
The Jabberwock!
The Jabberwock!
Wherever she goes, the Jabberwock follows!
Guilty, all kinds of stealing the toy from the Queen of Hearts! Yep.
Off with your head!
Off with your head!
Off with your head! Off with your head! Off with your head!